Welcome back, astrologer Georgia Nicols with us as we look ahead to April.
Absolutely. Well, happy birthday to Aries, the very first sign, because it is their birthday now. It's a wonderful time for them. It's very powerful, as a matter of fact, because not only is the sun in their sign, and the minute the sun is in their sign, it's the only time all year, it means that they attract good things to them, they attract favorable circumstances and people, but also Venus is in their sign. So I want to say this. On April the 6th, Venus moves into Aries, and it'll stay there for the rest of the month. It's the only time all year, and this is their time to buy wardrobe goodies. I normally don't want to say to people, go out and shop, but hey, Aries, buy the wardrobe goodies you want this year, this month, especially hats. They love everything to do with the head.
There we go.
Okay, so, and yes, and it's very much just a very strong time for them. Taurus. Taurus is quite the opposite right now. They're kind of lying low. They're sort of behind the scenes. They're waiting for their birthday to come, which is a month from now. Mind you, Mercury's moving into their, I don't want to say their mouth. Mercury is how you talk. Into their sign. So they will be talking more and wanting to explain themselves and get their points of view out. But I see them perhaps disputing shared property, or certainly being concerned, but I think disputing shared property, inheritances, taxes, debt, things like that. And meanwhile, still planning for vacations. So they're waiting. Gemini. Gemini is very enthusiastic to have a good time. They're out there schmoozing, they're making friends. In particular, they're hanging out with artistic, creative people, but they're much more popular than usual, and definitely playing. The only downside is for the next 2 months, Mars is opposite their sign, which makes them easily annoyed. I mentioned that last month. This is still hanging on, so they have to just be patient. But this is a popular month for Gemini. Cancer. Cancer is working hard. This is a very powerful month for Cancer because the sun is high in their chart. It's the only time all year. So it means that people look at Cancers and think, God, they're great, you know, and they'll suddenly think of giving them a job or hiring them or asking them to do something extra special. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of Cancers will be approached to ask to make something look more attractive, to improve the appearance of something, or a garden, or furniture design, layout, furniture arrangement, anything like that. And they may also strike up a romance with a boss. I see this. But they're working hard. They can be productive this month. Leos. Oh, it's party city for Leos. Because you see, the sun is in Aries, so it's fire. So all the fire signs are like, yeah, right? So Leos want to travel. They want to have fun. They want to get out of Dodge. They want to blow town. They want to have a sense of adventure, right? They want to travel for pleasure. They want romance and love affairs. And meanwhile, they want to keep making money, which they will do. I will say this, if they want to push their money angle this month, it's to do with publishing and the media, and possibly medicine and the law. Virgos. Virgo, well, I just have to say this, okay. Number one, this is such a very lucky year for Virgo. And Jupiter is still in their sign and will not come again for 12 years. So they got to ride that luck, right? This month, there's a concentration of planets in their money house, one of their money houses, but it's other people's money. So, hey, they're sitting here lucky, and then now this month, money comes to them from other sources. So they can really play on this. They can ask for a mortgage, ask for a loan, definitely accept something if it is offered. Why not? And be patient at home. I see some disputes and a little anxiety at home, and maybe a lot of chaos. Maybe you're even moving furniture or something like that. Librans. Librans are a very social sign. They like to schmooze a lot, but they have an erratic sleep pattern by nature. Probably because they party a lot and enjoy talking to people, and then suddenly they collapse after several weeks and have to sit around in their robe, if they can, for 3 days. And this month they will feel it, so they need their sleep. They need to get more rest, but they're getting along very beautifully with people, so I see they're going to still, because Venus is opposite their sign, so they are going to schmooze a lot, and their communication style will be very affirmative, very direct. See, I'm Libra rising, and notice I'm already doing this.
Very strong.
So yeah, they're going to mean what they say and say what they mean. So if they sell, market, teach, act, or write, they can get a lot done this month. Scorpios. Scorpios, speaking of productivity, Cancers are very productive Libras, and now I see Scorpio. Scorpio wants to prove to the world what they can do. And Scorpio is going to be into spring cleaning. They are one sign that's into spring cleaning more than others because they love to purge. They like to get rid of this stuff if they're not using it. They're just ruthless about it. And right now they have this urge to do that. They also are trying hard to make money, and they're spending money. They're getting along with coworkers. Very productive month for Scorpio. They're strong. Sagittarius, well, Mars is in their sign for this month and next month, right until June. So Sagittarians are pumped with energy. They should actually get outside and burn off that energy with sports and physical exercise, which they like to do anyhow. And this is a playful time for them. The fifth house is very activated, so love affairs, romance, sports events, children, they're just having a good time. And I see invitations coming to them, all that sort of thing. Capricorn, they want to focus on home and family more. They want to sort of pull in, not hide, but they want to cocoon more. And a lot of them are even redecorating. They've got ideas for home. They're probably shopping for things for home. They're doing things sort of behind the scenes. It's sort of low key, but they will travel. I mean, the travel thing is still lingering out there for them, but this is a time for home. Aquariuses are very busy this month in April. The pace of their days is accelerated. They're out there talking to everybody, and they're making money from their talking. They're writing or working, or a lot of them are computer geeks, incidentally. So I don't know if they're writing code, but and I see them hanging out with siblings, and they seem to be competitive with somebody, maybe in a group. Yeah, that's going to be there for 2 more months. They're very good at handling stuff like that. They're very good with people. And finally, Pisces. This is a good time for Pisces, for business, for money, for their career, everything. Mars is high in their chart, keeping them charged. It's a good time for them to shop this month as well as make money. They're buying beautiful things for themselves. And of course, I'm going to keep repeating this for Pisces. It's a great year for them to get married. It's a wonderful year for them to hook up with new friends and loving people.
All right. That's a nice note to end on. Thanks so much, Georgia.
Yes.
To learn about your in-depth forecast for the entire year ahead, Georgia's annual forecast for 2016 are for sale on Kindle and on her website at georgianichols.com. Thank you so much.